Hey guys, Tom here. How's everybody doing tonight? So tonight is the night of the drawing for my 400 subscriber giveaway contest. But before we get to that, there are a couple other things that I want to go over real quickly. If you remember last week, I was on my push to get to 400 subscribers. I was like right there, and the contest was if you go to my friend Boo's channel and subscribe to her and leave a nice comment on her Krigler video, that I would enter you in a chance to win some samples and some other goodies. So we're going to do that drawing this evening. What I did was actually went to her channel a little bit ago and wrote down all the names of the people that commented on her video and subscribed. And I thank y'all for doing that. She's enormously talented, and that's what we're going to do here in a few minutes. So the funny thing is, we're roughly a week later right now, and I have jumped to a hair's place within being at 500 subscribers. And that happened over a course of a day yesterday. And that is of no doing of my own, but due to a wonderful friend of mine named Donna, who mentioned myself and two other enormously talented reviewers in a video that she did. She's fabulous. If you haven't checked her out, do so. Just amazing fragrance and beauty reviews that she does. So thanks to her, I jumped nearly 100 subscribers in like a day. So what is so touching about what she did for the three of us is, from the video where she mentions us, it sounds as if she's going through a pretty rough patch right now. And I can certainly empathize with that. I've had a few of those myself. But the amazing thing is that even though she's having some issues and going through a rough time, she took the time to build a video around the three of us, which shows an amazing amount of compassion and warmth and generosity on her part, and very heartfelt thank you from me for her doing that. And I've been trying to think a way to repay her for her kindness. And the fragrance thing, I mean, I'm sure she smelled everything in the book. She's brilliant when it comes to her knowledge of fragrance. But I did notice that on this last video she talked a bit about cooking, so I'm assuming that she is a cook. I am a cook. I'm a cook and a baker. And if I can brag on myself, which I never do, but in this case there are three things that I make that are damn good. I don't think anybody does them better than me. And I actually have people that come to my house to have these three things. And I don't share the recipes with anyone. No one knows how to make them but me. So that's my lure to get people over to my house when I feel like having company. No one knows what the recipes are because I don't share them. I'm gonna write those down, Donna, and give them to you because I think you're a cook, and from the way it sounds, and I would like you to have them as a token of my appreciation. So I'm gonna do that. Maybe send you, maybe I'll send you a few fragrances too, but they're not the healthiest three dishes. But I am not exactly a health nut. If it's, my philosophy is, you know how they first they say something's bad for you, and then a couple of years later it's not, like alcohol, and then a couple of years later they said red wine, is good for your heart. I just figure, like fat, lard, salt, bacon, in a couple of years they'll probably say that's all good for you. So I just eat as much of it as I can now to try to get a head start on when that announcement comes. So be watching for that in the mail, Donna. And as far as the tough patch that you're going through, all I can say is just don't stop believing. Don't stop believing that it will get better. And it seems like it's taken forever sometimes when you're going through a rough time. You just have to motor through it and know that it's going to take forever, and not stop believing that there will be brighter days ahead. And don't stop believing If I was a cheesy person, I'd sing you a little song, Donna, but I'm not, so no chance of me doing that. This is for you, Donna Schwartz. Spikey, wake up. Let's sing for Donna. Come on. Singer in a smoky room, smell wine and cheap perfume. For a smile they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard, their shadows searching in the night. Street lights, people waiting just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. Don't stop believing, Donna. Hold on to that feeling. Street lights, people. Don't stop believing, Donna. Hold on to that feeling. Street light, people. Don't stop. Okay, so you had to suffer through my singing. Now the other thing. My friend Boo sent me a message and for a great idea actually for a video. And she sent it yesterday and I'm kind of excited about doing this. It said, would you ever consider doing a video on answering these questions? What fragrance is your favorite for going out when you're by yourself? Number 1. Out with friends, number 2. Number 3, out with family. Number 4, out on a date. Number 5, to work. Number 6, to a wedding. Number 7, to a funeral. And number 8, to a naked turkey shooting contest. And that sounds like a blast. I should have done something like this in the past, but I'm going to do this coming up. I think it might be my next video because it sounds like a blast. The only one that came to mind that I know absolutely what my answer is going to be is, and I have a perfect fragrance for this, is number 8, to a naked turkey shooting contest. That plopped into my mind immediately and is the absolute perfect fragrance for that. The rest of them I'm not sure, so I'm going to work on that. But I think that's the next video I'm going to do. Okay, so there were a lot of entries. Here we go with the drawing and the winner of the 400 subscriber. There was a ton of entries for this one. I'm using my spaghetti colander because I couldn't find a bag to do the drawing in. Okay. And the winner is Le Egoist NYS, I think it is. So, congratulations. If you would like to PM me with your address, I will get your prize out to you in the mail. Sorry it was so lengthy, guys. There's just a lot of stuff that I wanted to go through, and congratulations to Le Egoist. Like I said, PM me with your address and I will get your winnings out to you in the mail. Thanks so much, you guys, for all your support and continued viewership. Love you guys so much. Have a good evening. Take care.
Just a small town girl living in a